Hi, today I'm going to read from a message that a friend of mine sent on a group that I belong to. About 2 weeks ago, I had a terrible health challenge. I suddenly started consuming lots of water almost every 30 minutes and was urinating often as I drank water. At first, I thought it was okay because of the hot weather, and then suddenly I started feeling very weak, dizzy, and could barely sleep or concentrate with anything I was doing. On a second thought, I felt I have been working too much and thought to take a time off to rest, but unfortunately my condition didn't change after resting, but rather it got worse. So I went to the hospital and the doctor asked that I should go for a comprehensive check, which include checking my vitals. And lo and behold, my blood sugar level had skyrocketed to the extent that the machine, which could pick up to 500 milligram per deciliter of sugar level, wasn't able to ascertain what my sugar level was, rather stating that it was high, which means that my sugar level was above 500 mg per dl. At this point, my eyes were becoming blurry and my blood pressure was hitting 240 by 170. Suddenly, I became unconscious. 240 by 170 is high, very, very high, even if I may say so. To cut the story short, God and Mother Medicine came to my rescue. The doctor called me a living cadaver and said I could have lost my life or even my sight as a result of what I experienced, just because I took a lot of time and self-medicating myself before coming to the hospital. I thought to share this with the house on the need for us to take our health very seriously and never take any signs about our health for granted. Let's check our vitals regularly and watch our diet. Lots of us are 40 and above, will not be children again. Let's also learn to exercise our body regularly and cut down the weight. Big body, not be big man. I would also strongly recommend Friska teas to everyone in the house. The pharmacist in the hospital recommended the anti-diabetics tea to me, and to my amazement, it was readily available on the shelf when I requested for it in the pharmacy around my neighborhood in Gowan Estate. My blood sugar has returned to normal, same as my blood pressure. I am well. We give thanks to God. So I share these videos on many groups that I belong to and encourage people to share them. So this is one of the feedback from one of the members of that group. It's funny that we send messages and people don't take them seriously until when the situation is there. My advice to you today is to take your health seriously. Ultimately, a healthy lifestyle supersedes any medication or any supplements. And from time to time, please just try and run tests. Check your blood pressure, check your blood sugar. In most cases, they don't cost you anything. Just check to be on the safe side. You never know when things could go out of hand. Friska teas are available at major retail outlets, pharmacies, supermarkets, and if you can't find any around you, you can go to our Instagram handle or go to our website and place your order, and they're very affordable. You can thank me afterwards. Hi, my name is Usman from Friska, and I'm here to, in 60 seconds, let you know a couple of things that you need to be aware of about stroke. Stroke is caused primarily by a blockage or breakage of the vessel that transports blood to the brain. I'm going to give you 6 signs to look out for to detect stroke early. So 1, sudden numbness or weakness of the arm or the leg. Then 2, sudden confusion with understanding things. 3, sudden problem with speech. 4, sudden problem with sight. 5, sudden problem with walking, dizziness or losing balance. 6, sudden headache that comes from an unknown source. Once you notice one or more of these signs, the first thing to do is see your doctor. What can we do to prevent full-fledged stroke? 1, find healthy ways to cope with stress. 2, stop smoking. 3, stop or cut down drinking. 4, manage your blood pressure, your blood sugar, and your weight. And you can do this with Friska weight loss tea, Friska anti-diabetic tea, or Friska blood pressure tea. Hi, my name is Usman, and I'm here to talk to you about high blood pressure and our Friska blood pressure tea. So what is blood pressure? It is the force with which blood moves around the circulatory system. And it's very important because this force is what pushes blood, it pushes oxygen, nutrients around the body. Without that force, we'll not be able to have nutrients and oxygen to move to different parts of the body. So your blood pressure could be high, it could be normal, it could be low, depending on different internal and external factors that I will not want to go into at this point. But high blood pressure on its own is a common lifestyle ailment that is usually associated with aging. Think about it as, pumping water through a pipe. The pressure at which that water moves has to be sufficient. It has to match the thickness of the pipe. Because when the pressure of that water is too high, the pipe might burst. And that's what happens in excessive high blood pressure. There's really no known cure for high blood pressure. But Friska blood pressure tea helps to manage blood pressure by improving blood flow, improving blood vessel function, and regulating the pressure of blood within the circulatory system. We've had customers in the past with high blood pressure that have noticed a significant drop in their blood pressure upon taking our teas. But this is not to say that it is a permanent cure. To maintain a normal blood pressure over a longer period of time will require that you make some lifestyle changes. We've put some of those lifestyle changes in the comment section below. Feel free to go through and reach out to us. Friska blood pressure tea is natural and organic, NAFDAC approved, and can be taken even with your blood pressure medication. And it has no known side effects. Hi, I'm Usman. In 60 seconds, I'm going to tell you a couple of things that you need to know about type 2 diabetes. So, diabetes is a condition whereby glucose or sugar in the blood finds it difficult to move into the cells to provide energy. So, glucose accumulates in the blood, and hence the blood has high blood sugar level. So, here are 6 symptoms to look out for. 1. Frequent urinating. 2. Feeling thirsty. 3. Tiredness or weakness. 4. Numbness of the feet. 5. Poor vision. And 6. Excessive weight loss. So if you notice any of these symptoms, please make sure that you check your blood sugar reading and you see your doctor. So how do you prevent diabetes? 1. Cut refined sugar or excess carbohydrate. 2. Quit smoking. 3. Watch your portions. 4. Exercise. 5. Drink water. 6. Make sure you have enough fiber in your diet. 7. Make sure you drink Friska anti-diabetic tea every morning.
Hi everyone, my name is Jumoke Bello, and I'd like to give a feedback on the Friska tea for women. I came across this product late last year. I started using it December following a testimonial I read from someone who also suffered from uterine fibroids and painful menstrual period. I figured it was tea and it wouldn't hurt to try it out. I've used it for 6 months now, and even though I don't have any medical validation, I would say that in terms of improving my quality of life, I feel much better. I am a lot improved. I suffer from painful menstrual periods. I do have a uterine fibroids, cysts, and endometriosis. So prior to taking the tea, before my period starts, a week before, I start to feel terrible period pains. My leg hurts, I get cramps. For the last 3 months, I would say that I notice that my period is starting on the day. You that's when I realized that, oh, okay, my period's starting today, because there's no prior notice from pains that would lead to my period starting. So that stopped. I'm not saying the pains have disappeared completely. I just have mild period pain now, bearable period pain. My period lasts. It's more regular now, and it doesn't extend beyond the usual length of the period. So all in, I feel much better. I I mean, with the pain reducing, I definitely feel the quality of life is much improved also. As I said, I haven't done any medical validation to see whether the fibroids have shrunk or the cysts, but just the fact that I'm not going through excruciating pain is what is giving me comfort. So I'm still using Friska tea for women, and I will definitely recommend it for women who are suffering the way that I was suffering. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to 2023. We're starting the year talking about coronary heart disease. Coronary heart disease is a situation whereby the blood vessels that carry oxygen and nutrients to the heart become narrowed or blocked. This can lead to shortness of breath, chest pain, heart attack, or some other deadly symptoms. The most common cause of coronary heart disease is a buildup of plaque. Plaque is made up of fat, cholesterol, and other substances that usually clog the coronary arteries. Some of the causes or risk factors for coronary heart disease include high blood pressure, high cholesterol level, diabetes, smoking, and family history. The symptoms of coronary heart disease can vary depending on the individuals involved. They include chest pain or discomfort. This can feel like pressure, squeezing, fullness or pain in the chest, shortness of breath, fatigue, heart palpitations, swelling in the legs, ankles, or feet, and loss of consciousness. In some cases, these symptoms do not show, and we call such patients asymptomatic. So if you have a family history of coronary heart disease, it is good that you get tested from time to time. So how can coronary heart disease be prevented or reversed? Here are a few things that you can do. The first is lifestyle changes. Eating a healthy diet, maintaining a healthy weight, and quitting smoking and managing stress can help manage coronary heart disease. There are medications and medical procedures too that can be explored to manage coronary heart disease. But on the flip side, you can manage some of the risk factors like high blood pressure and diabetes with Friska Herbal teas. You can follow us on social media, check major retail outlets and pharmacies to get your own pack and make it part of your daily routine. You can thank me later. Hi, I'm Usman. In 60 seconds, I'm going to tell you a couple of things that you need to know about type 2 diabetes. So diabetes is a condition whereby glucose or sugar in the blood finds it difficult to move into the cells to provide energy. So glucose accumulates in the blood and hence the blood has high blood sugar level. So here are 6 symptoms to look out for. 1. Frequent urinating. 2. Feeling thirsty. 3. Tiredness or weakness. 4. Numbness of the feet. 5. Poor vision. And 6. Excessive weight loss. So if you notice any of these symptoms, please make sure that you check your blood sugar reading and you see your doctor. So how do you prevent diabetes? 1. Cut refined sugar or excess carbohydrate. 2. Quit smoking. 3. Watch your portions. 4. Exercise. 5. Drink water. 6. Make sure you have enough fiber in your diet. 7. Make sure you drink Friska anti-diabetic tea every morning. Hi, I'm Usman from Friska, and in 60 seconds I'm going to share with you 5 habits or morning rituals for people suffering from type 2 diabetes. Diabetes is a condition where glucose or sugar in the blood finds it difficult to move into the cell, so it accumulates in the blood and hence high blood sugar. So 5 habits or morning rituals for people with type 2 diabetes. 1. Make sure you have a glucometer. Take your glucose readings in the morning because it will help you plan your exercise and your diet for the day. If you don't have a glucometer, make sure you get one. 2. Exercise. Exercise helps the cells to absorb more sugar from the bloodstreams. Number 3, have a balanced breakfast with protein, fiber, and less carbohydrates. Number 4, always make sure that you check your feet in the morning for cuts and sores that have not healed properly. And then number 5, my favorite, make sure you drink Friska anti-diabetic tea every morning. It will help you regulate your blood sugar level and boost your immune system.
Hi, my name is Esther. Today we'll be talking about facts about uterine fibroid that every woman should know. Uterine fibroid are very common. They are more likely to come at any age, but are most likely in older women between ages of 30 to 40s. Uterine fibroid are the most common female pelvic tumor. Incidence increases with age up to menopause, with cumulative incidences exceeding 70%. Estrogen and progesterone are the hormones produced by the ovaries. They cause the uterine lining to regenerate during its menstrual cycle, and this may stimulate the growth of fibroids. If left untreated, fibroids can continue to grow both in size and number. As these tumors take over the uterus, the symptoms will become worse, the fibroid pain will increase, the heavy bleeding will become heavier, and this may be accompanied with severe cramping. Here are 6 ways you can naturally shrink or lower your risk of fibroid. 1. Follow a Mediterranean diet. 2. Cut back on alcohol and smoking. 3. Balance estrogen. 4. Lower blood pressure. 5. Get enough vitamin D. 6. Drink Friska tea for women. Friska tea for women helps naturally shrink fibroid and ovarian cysts. It helps to balance your hormone and improve sexual health. Try out Friska tea for women for 2 months and give us a feedback on the result. Thank you.
Hi, today I'm going to be talking to you about one of the simplest things that you can do to stay healthy. It's actually something that you do all the time. It's called walking. Walking is one of the simplest and most affordable exercises that you can do to stay healthy. Walking is an uncomplicated way of including physical activity in your life. Walking 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week goes a long way to help you to maintain good health. There's a recent research that shows that if you can walk for just 2 minutes each hour instead of sitting all through, you can reduce death by 33%. There's another study that states that if you walk 30 minutes daily for 3 times a week, you reduce death by heart-related diseases by 26%. Walking also helps you boost your immune system, and if you're able to walk 1 mile in 20 minutes, you would have burnt 100 calories. So, what are the health benefits of walking? Walking helps you to lose weight, it prevents obesity, it improves your heart health, it reduces chronic diseases, it prevents cancer, it delays aging, it lowers blood pressure, it reduces stroke risk, decreases diabetes risk, increases your lung capacity, prevents disability in old age. It also boosts your immune system, speeds up your digestion, lowers your sugar craving, and limits chronic diseases. It helps arms and shoulders, reduces lower back pain, strengthens legs, hip squats and hamstrings, and builds aerobic fitness. And that's just on the physical side. Walking also has mental health benefits. It prevents and treats depression and anxiety. It alleviates mental fatigue. It increases attention and decision making. It reduces dementia risk. It improves positive mental health such as happiness and self-esteem. It improves your quality of sleep. Walking can spark creativity. It makes you happier by releasing endorphins into your body to improve your mood. It improves your memory and the way your mind processes, cutting the risk of Alzheimer's by 45%. The health benefits of walking are many, and you have no excuse. As long as you are not disabled, you should walk. And you can set a personal target for you, and you have apps on Play Store and Apple Store that can help you track the number of steps that you take daily. Personally, I have a target of 10,000 steps a day, and I found that 10,000 steps daily with Friska Herbal tea has helped me maintain optimal health. This is something that you should try too, and then you can thank me later. Hi, today we are going to be talking about how to lower cholesterol levels in your blood. High cholesterol level is when you have too much of a fatty substance called cholesterol in your blood. There are 2 types. There's the low density and the high density lipoprotein. It is mainly caused by eating too much fatty foods, not exercising enough, taking too much alcohol and smoking, and sometimes it could run within a family. You can lower your cholesterol level by eating healthy and exercising more, but for some people, they would have to take medicine. Too much cholesterol level in your blood can clog your blood vessels and could lead to a stroke or heart problem. And the dangerous part is that high cholesterol has no symptoms. You can only find out if you have high cholesterol level by doing a test. How can you lower your cholesterol level? The first step is to eat less fatty foods. The trick to it is to make sure that when you buy food off the shelf, you look at the label and make sure that you have more of unsaturated fatty acid than saturated fatty acid. 2, eat more of oily fish like mackerel and salmon, brown rice, whole grain bread, and whole wheat pasta, nuts and seeds, fruits and vegetables. The truth is, eat more of fiber. Fiber helps with reducing cholesterol. Then the third is eat less of meat pies, sausages, and fatty meat, butter, lard and ghee, cream and hard cheese like cheddar, cakes and biscuits, foods that contain coconut oil or palm oil. Try and reduce this kind of food. Then the last is Just quit smoking, cut down on alcohol, and exercise more. So if you follow these tips, you should be able to reduce your cholesterol level. And if you need to take something to help you on that journey, make sure you take Friska Herbal tea, the wellness tea to be specific, and then you can thank me later. Hi, today I'm going to be taking one of the questions from our Instagram handle. Hi Friska, I'm a major fan of your page. I follow your content and I like what you do. Thank you very much. I am not a fan of tea. I don't like taking teas, but I'm looking for something that I can take so that I will not fall sick. I don't have diabetes, I don't have blood pressure, and I don't have any issues with sexuality. I just need you to advise on food that I can be taking that will keep me healthy and make sure that I don't fall sick. First of all, thank you very much for following our content. I don't know that there's anything that can guarantee that you don't fall ill. Illnesses can come from different causes, but what we do know is that you can strengthen your immune system so that when the illness comes, your body is strong enough to fight it. So I'm going to share some of the foods that you can take that can help you strengthen your immune system. These are basically antioxidants. So standard antioxidants that you can take that can help you boost your immune system. You have green veggies, fruits, whole grain, beans, and fish. But let me break it down into everyday food that we understand. Pear, pawpaw, mango, garden egg, lettuce, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, brown rice, and oatmeal. These are everyday foods that you can actually get in the shops or in the market. They are not really difficult to come by. You just need to be deliberate and combine your meal so that these things are present in them. But the fact that you are not a tea lover does not mean that you cannot enjoy Friska Herbal teas. So there are different ways that you can take the teas. You can use the tea bag to infuse your water and drink it all through the day. You can empty the contents of the tea bags, mix it with fruits, blend and take as a smoothie. You can empty the contents of the tea bag into your food and consume, because everything is natural and edible. So you don't have to be a tea lover to enjoy the health benefits of Friska Herbal teas. So try it today. Take a tea bag of our wellness tea or our cinnamon and hibiscus tea, blend it with your choice of fruits and enjoy your smoothie. You can thank me later. Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about bloating, and it's in response to a lot of questions that we've been getting from our followers. Bloating is a feeling that your stomach is uncomfortably full. Some people describe bloating as a feeling like they have a balloon in their stomach. Left on its own, in most cases, bloating will eventually go away. The most common cause of bloating is having too much gas in your gut, and this can be caused by eating some food and drinks like vegetables and fizzy drinks, or swallowing air when you eat. It can also be caused by a problem with your digestion, such as constipation and food intolerance. So some of our followers have complained of bloating even when they've not eaten. They're wondering why, even without having eaten, they're still feeling bloated. So this could be because you are skipping meals. It is likely that your stomach is searching for something to digest because you should actually be eating. But because you are not, instead your body creates gas that leads to bloating. So how do you relieve bloating? This is a question that we've gotten repeatedly on our channels. 1, you eat slowly and consume smaller, more frequent meals. 2 is to chew your food very well. 3 is to drink beverages at room temperature. 4 is to increase physical activity during the day. 5 is sit straight after eating. 6, take a stroll after eating. And the 7th and my most favorite of them is to take Friska lemon and ginger tea. This works perfectly well for bloating and indigestion. I promise you, it will clear the gas in your system and you'll be feeling all right in no time. You can get a pack today and try it, and then you can thank me later. Hi, today I'm going to be talking about low sperm count. It's a very sensitive topic as it has led to a strain in many marriages. In most cases, when couples are unable to conceive over a long period of time, by default in this part of the world, the woman is typically blamed. But the truth is, you never really know until you go and see a doctor, they run tests and they are able to diagnose appropriately. My advice is that couples early on in marriage do this so that you can know your position and know the options or alternatives that you would take going forward. That being said, let's move to the topic at hand. So low sperm count or oligospermia is a situation whereby a man has less than 15 million sperm cells per milliliter of semen. This could be caused by a variety of factors such as smoking, alcohol consumption, and some lifestyle habits, health conditions, medications, and sometimes genetics could also play a role in low sperm count. There are several lifestyle changes that you can make to overcome low sperm count and improve your fertility. Quitting smoking and reducing your alcohol intake are the two most important steps. Additionally, you should also try to reduce stress and exercise regularly, as this can both help improve your fertility. There are certain foods that can help boost your fertility. Eating a balanced diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables, as well as food high in healthy fats, can help boost your sperm count. Additionally, supplements such as D-aspartic acid, vitamin C, and zinc can help improve your fertility. Just so that we're on the same page, it is important that you know that improving your fertility is going to take time and effort. But when you make these lifestyle changes, you increase your chances of being able to conceive. So if you are experiencing fertility issues, please make sure that you see a doctor, as they may be able to give you more advice in addition to what I've just told you. Finally, Friska tea for men is an all-round solution for men's sexual health. In addition to helping with prostate health and sexual performance issues, it's also a natural source of zinc, vitamin C, and D-aspartic acid that help with low sperm count. You can get a pack by ordering online or visiting any of the retail outlets and pharmacies that we are present in. Thanks for listening, and I hope that this information was helpful. Hi, my name is Usman from Friska, and I'm here to, in 60 seconds, let you know a couple of things that you need to be aware of about stroke. Stroke is caused primarily by a blockage or breakage of the vessel that transports blood to the brain. I'm going to give you 6 signs to look out for to detect stroke early. So 1, sudden numbness or weakness of the arm or the leg. And 2, sudden confusion with understanding things. 3, sudden problem with speech. 4, sudden problem with sight. 5, sudden problem with walking, dizziness or losing balance. 6, sudden headache that comes from an unknown source. Once you notice one or more of these signs, the first thing to do is see your doctor. Or what can we do to prevent full-fledged stroke? 1, find healthy ways to cope with stress. 2, stop smoking. 3, stop or cut down drinking. 4, manage your blood pressure, your blood sugar, and your weight. And you can do this with Friska weight loss tea, Friska anti-diabetic tea, or Friska blood pressure tea. Hi, today we are going to be talking about a topic that has generated so many inquiries in our inbox, and it is ulcers. An ulcer is when you develop a sore on the lining of your esophagus, stomach, or small intestines. Ulcers occur when stomach acids damage the lining of the digestive tract. The most common symptoms of ulcers is a burning or gnawing pain in the center of your tummy or abdomen. But stomach ulcers aren't always painful. Some people experience other symptoms like indigestion, heartburn, and acid reflux, or just feeling sick generally. So if you notice any of these symptoms, as usual, please, the first thing to do is go and see your doctor to be properly diagnosed. In the past, doctors used to think that certain foods caused ulcer, but now we know better that other things like taking pain-relieving drugs that contain aspirin for a very long time or being infected by the bacteria H. pylori could cause ulcers. Although foods cannot cause or treat ulcers, some can make your pain worse, while others can help you heal faster. So let's take some of the foods that can help you heal faster. 1, foods that contain probiotics. 2, foods that are rich in fiber. And 3, sweet potatoes. The next is the foods that you should avoid. 1, milk. 2, alcohol. 3, fatty foods. 4, spicy foods. And then the 5th category is chocolates, citrus, and coffee. For this category of food, you should seek the advice of your doctor before you take them. So there's this myth that, ulcer is caused by skipping meals. At least now we know that that is not the case. But if you are suffering from ulcer, please ensure that you do not skip your meals, because when you get hungry, the stomach would release digestive enzymes in response to hunger, looking for nutrients to digest. And if there are no nutrients in your system, it will come in contact with the sore in your digestive tract and make the pain unbearable. And on a final note, our wellness tea and our cinnamon and hibiscus tea go very well with ulcers. You can try them today and thank me later. Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about 10 ways to improve blood flow naturally in your body. But before we go into the 10 ways, what is blood circulation? Blood circulation is the movement of blood from the heart to body parts and then back to the heart again and then to the lungs to receive fresh oxygen, because blood transports oxygen and nutrients across the body. Our body contains approximately 37 to 40 trillion cells, and each of these cells needs to be fed with blood so that they can receive oxygen and every nutrient that they need to function properly. So you can see the importance of the circulation of blood around the body. There are many factors that could affect the flow of blood around the body, and each of these factors, regardless of what they have severe consequences. Some of the symptoms of poor blood circulation around the body are cold hands and feet, poor digestion, fatigue, muscle cramping, numbness or tingliness in the hands and feet, memory loss or difficulty concentrating, shortness of breath, high cholesterol and blood pressure, numb sensation in the hand, feet and toes, low energy or stamina, hair loss and dandruff, and then dry skin. All these things happen because the organs associated with these symptoms are starved of blood. They need blood to supply them with oxygen and the nutrients that they need to thrive. So how can you improve your blood flow? What can you do that can naturally ensure that your blood flows properly within your system? The first is aerobic exercise. Then you need to eat healthy and favor low cholesterol foods. You need to eat plenty of soluble fiber. You need herbs that can help improve blood circulation. You need to take fresh tea that contains ginger. You need to build the muscles in your leg. You need to quit smoking. You need to reduce alcohol consumption. Drink plenty of water and vegetable juice, and get regular massages. If you can implement a minimum of 5 to 8 of these 10 tips that we've given you, you would have been able to significantly improve your blood flow. But remember, Friska blood pressure tea also helps increase blood flow. So you can take a cup of Friska blood pressure tea every evening to help complement these natural tips that I have given you. You do not need to have high blood pressure to take Friska blood pressure tea, because naturally it helps with blood flow. Implement 5 to 7 of these tips, support with Friska blood pressure tea, and thank me later. Hi, my name is Usman from Friska, and I want to in 60 seconds show you how you can lose weight using Friska Herbal product. Here are 4 things that you can do in addition to Friska Herbal teas to help you speed up your weight loss process. Number 1, portion control. Your plate of food should be 20% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and 50% veggies. You can achieve this with any meal. Number 2, stomach control. Mentally divide your stomach into 3 when you eat. 1 part food, 1 part water, 1 part air. Number 3, exercise. Stay active. Walk, skip, sweat. Just burn something. 4, intermittent fasting. You are eating for only 6 hours a day. So your first meal of the day is 11 a.m. and your last meal for the day is 5 p.m. The only thing that you're allowed to eat outside this time is water-based fruits like cucumber, watermelon, and garden egg. And of course, in the morning, you can start your day with a cup of Friska with nuts tea, and at night, you end your day with a cup of Friska lemon and ginger tea. Try this out for 30 days, record your progress, and share. Hi, I'm Usman from Friska, and in 60 seconds, I'm going to share with you 5 habits or morning rituals for people suffering from type 2 diabetes. Diabetes is a condition where glucose or sugar in the blood finds it difficult to move into the cell, so it accumulates in the blood and hence high blood sugar. So 5 habits or morning rituals for people with type 2 diabetes. 1, make sure you have a glucometer. Take your glucose readings in the morning because it will help you plan your exercise and your diet for the day. If you don't have a glucometer, make sure you get one. 2, exercise. Exercise helps the cells to absorb more sugar from the bloodstreams. Number 3, have a balanced breakfast with protein, fiber, and less carbohydrates. Number 4, always make sure that you check your feet in the morning for cuts and sores that have not healed properly. And then number 5, my favorite, make sure you drink Friska anti-diabetic tea every morning. It will help you regulate your blood sugar level and boost your immune system. Hi, today I'm going to answer one of the questions from our followers on Instagram. This one says, "Hi Friska, I've been on your blood pressure tea and my mother has been on your anti-diabetic tea and we've gotten good results, so thank you very much. But recently I saw that you released a tea for men. I want to know how it works because I'm very careful about aphrodisiacs and sexual enhancement drugs because of my history with high blood pressure. Thank you." So in answering this question, I would like to, in the most simplistic form, explain how the penis and erection works. Think about the penis and an erection like a balloon. Although every balloon has a shape, without air being pumped into the balloon, it is flaccid. The same thing happens in the penis, but in the case of the penis, you replace air with blood. The penis is surrounded by a network of blood vessels and nerve cells. The blood vessels pump blood into the penis to give you that erection, while the nerve cells serve as trigger to initiate this blood flow. For you to function properly, these two systems have to work very well. When these two systems are not working, you might have issues with an erection. Now, although there are many other reasons why you could have erectile challenges, these two and prostate issues are the most common. So if you notice any challenge with having an erection, the first thing you should do is to see your doctor. A good indication of challenges with an erection is being able to have an erection first thing in the morning. People call it early morning erection. If you notice that this does not happen automatically, it might not be an issue, but for comfort, it will make sense for you to see your doctor and get an opinion. So how does Friska tea for men help with proper erection? So 1, it contains ingredients that support the blood flow and sensory functions that support proper erection. 2, it contains natural antioxidants that support prostate health. 3 is that it contains natural zinc that helps to replenish the system after an ejaculation. And 4, it contains a natural non-caffeine stimulant that gives you the boost of energy that is required to sustain sex. The beauty of the tea for men is that it is not an aphrodisiac. Aphrodisiacs work by stimulating an erection by forcefully pumping blood to the penis. This can be dangerous for people that have high blood pressure and cardiac related issues. With the tea for men, it's more like a repair tool. It makes that flow of blood natural. Once you are on it, you do not need to rush to take a cup to get intimate. It comes naturally to you. And it is natural, it is organic, there is no known side effects, and it is NAFDAC approved. So get yours today and try it. And when it works for you, all that we ask is that you pass on the message to another brother. You might just be helping somebody's sex life. Thank you. Hi. This week we're still answering questions from our users on Instagram, and this is a very, very common question that we've been getting. Hi Friska, I saw your last video on erection and sexual performance. It was quite informative, but my problem is with the size of my I'm looking for a natural solution to at least double the size so that I can better pleasure my partner during sex. Please, do you have any such solution? Thank you. So first off, thanks for reaching out. And to be honest, ever since we launched our Tea for Men, we've gotten these questions in different forms. And luckily for you, because of the number of times I've gotten this question, we've taken time to do some research, and we have 3 solutions to that problem, which I will share. But before I go into the solutions, there are a couple of facts that I need to put out. So listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. Fact 1, your stops growing when you get to the age of 21. So by 21, you're pretty much stuck with the same for life. 2, society makes us believe that it is all about size, but there's research to show that it is not always about size. The truth is, in the hands of a good swordsman, a small, strong, and sharp sword can achieve the same thing that a big sword can achieve. So focus on sharpening your sword, strengthening it, and improving your swordsmanship. 3, foods like tiger nuts, dates, watermelon, bananas, and co. can naturally help you boost your libido and improve your performance. These are foods that help you to sharpen and strengthen your sword. So now that we put that all out there, let's come back to the solution that you're looking for. How to increase the size of your or in this case, moving from a small sword to a big sword. So there are 3 solutions that we found from our research. So the first of them is surgery. It is very possible, even though we've not seen any, that with the advancements in modern medicine, you can actually pay for surgery to take out your current and replace it with a bigger one. I doubt that this is going to be comfortable, but it should be possible. The second is cancer of the cancer causes cells within an organ to multiply and grow rapidly. So in this case, if you have cancer of the then there's a likelihood that your will grow out of proportion. So the third one is my favorite, call it the magnifier. This device, when placed on your can get it to increase in size. Seriously, you can get an illusion up to 10 times the size of your This device is the magnifying glass. But on a serious note, stop looking for solutions that are not out there. There is no known solution to increasing the size of your So do not be fooled and do not be scammed. If the purpose of wanting to increase the size of your is to pleasure your partner, then the solution to your problem is staring you right in the face. Friska tea for men. It will help you with a strengthened and sustained erection, plus the stamina that, when combined with a bit of skill set, will give you all you need to enjoy with your partner without any complications. And if you want to spice it up, you can take Friska tea for men and use tiger nut milk. Try this today and thank me later. Hi, my name is Usman from Friska, and I want to in 60 seconds show you how you can lose weight using Friska Herbal product. Here are 4 things that you can do in addition to Friska Herbal teas to help you speed up your weight loss process. Number 1, portion control. Your plate of food should be 20% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and 50% veggies. You can achieve this with any meal. Number 2, stomach control. Mentally divide your stomach into 3 when you eat. 1 part food, 1 part water, 1 part air. Number 3, exercise. Stay active. Walk, skip, sweat. Just burn something. 4, intermittent fasting. You are eating for only 6 hours a day. So your first meal of the day is 11 a.m. and your last meal for the day is 5 p.m. The only thing that you're allowed to eat outside this time is water-based foods like cucumber, watermelon, and garden egg. And of course, in the morning, you can start your day with a cup of Friska with lost tea, and at night, you end your day with a cup of Friska lemon and ginger tea. Try this out for 30 days, record your progress, and share. My name is Usman from Friska. Today, I'm here to talk to you about lifestyle ailments. So what are lifestyle ailments? These are diseases that are connected to habits that push you away from exercising and living healthy. And they are very prevalent as people grow older because we are less active. The most common lifestyle ailments are diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity. So how do you detect and manage these lifestyle ailments? It's very simple. You just need to pay attention to 3 key numbers. The first one is your blood pressure reading, your blood sugar reading, and your body mass index. If you can pay attention to these numbers and make sure that they don't go past the limits that they should, you should be all right. Our blood pressure, anti-diabetic, weight loss, and wellness tea can help you manage these lifestyle ailments. But the truth is, a healthy lifestyle remains the best solution for you. And we've taken the liberty to put some of those lifestyle changes that can help you live healthy and help you prevent these lifestyle ailments in the comment section below. Please feel free to go through and reach out to us if the need be. We also have free meal plans and charts that you can use to interpret these readings when you take them. Hi, I'm Usman, and I'm going to attempt to tell you everything you need to know about obesity. Obesity is a complex disease involving excess amount of fat in the body. While most people's concern for obesity is cosmetic, it is actually a complex disease that increases the risk of other diseases. Obesity is caused by one, more, or all of the following: poor dieting, too little exercise, or genetics. The BMI, or body mass index for short, is a reading that is used to track obesity. It is essentially the relationship between your height and your weight. A BMI of 18 to 25 is healthy. Between 25 and 30 is already being overweight, and anything above 30 is obesity. While it is true that you can be overweight and healthy and not suffer from any ailment, obesity thus increases the risk of people suffering from diabetes, heart attack, and stroke. And since we literally stop growing taller at a later stage in our life, your weight is the only variable that you can control to achieve a BMI of 18 to 25. So here are 4 healthy tips to reduce weight and maintain a healthy BMI. 1. Dietary control, portion control, stomach control, and intermittent fasting. 2. Exercise. Find something that you love doing that is physical and that makes you sweat. 3. Make sure you rest well and you stay hydrated. Then 4. my favorite. Make sure you take Friska weight loss tea in the morning and Friska lemon and ginger tea at night before you go to bed. Hi, I am Osman, and in 60 seconds I'm going to talk to you about Polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS in short. PCOS is a hormonal disorder that is common amongst women of reproductive age. Although the particular cause is not known, but there's evidence to show that it is tied to genetics and a bit of hormonal imbalance. PCOS can cause missed or irregular menstrual periods, excess hair growth, acne, weight gain, and sometimes infertility. Women with PCOS might be at higher risk for type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart problems. If you notice any of these symptoms, please go and see your doctor. There are some lifestyle changes that you can make that can help you manage PCOS. These include maintaining a healthy BMI, limit carbohydrate intake, be very active, so try and exercise more. Also make sure that you drink Friska tea for women daily. This helps you with hormonal balance and also helps you to manage PCOS. Hi, today we are going to be taking another question from our Instagram handle. Which one is better, doctor's prescription or herbal solution? Because since I started taking your blood pressure tea, my blood pressure reading has been stable and I want to ditch my doctor's prescription. Please advise. First of all, let me state categorically here. Your doctor's advice or prescription supersedes any information that you are getting elsewhere, even from this platform. I'll say it again. Your doctor's advice or prescription supersedes any information that you are getting elsewhere, even from this platform. Now, that aside, there's another side to this question. And to answer this side of the question, I'd have to explain how two key systems in the body work: the digestive system and the excretory system. So the body requires nutrients in food to function properly and substances in drugs and medication to fight diseases and cure ailments. These things don't exist independently, they exist in complex structures. Now, when the body takes in food or drugs, there are two systems that come into play. The liver of the digestive system breaks down these complex substances so that the useful parts can be absorbed by the body as food or medication to fight disease. Now, after this food has been taken or the active substance in the medication has been taken, it moves to the excretory system that filters these things from the blood and pushes it out of the body. Now, the two key organs in these systems that function are the liver and the kidney. They work earnestly to break down complex structures so that they can be absorbed by the body and to expel substances that have served their purpose, to expel them out of the body. So because we are all born with one set of kidneys and liver from birth, and these organs follow us till we grow older, it means that just like with any tool or machine, there will be drop in efficiency because of aging and wear and tear. Now, put that information on one side. The other side of the conversation is the kind of substances that come into our body. Now, the body, there are natural and organic substances, and then there are artificial substances. The natural substances, like the food that we eat, require less work to break down and to excrete. Unlike the synthetic ones that were fabricated in the lab that are not naturally occurring, it takes more work to break them down and expel them from the body, which is why when you take things like alcohol or you are on strong medication, you notice that your urine might probably be colored or would have a very strong smell, because there are foreign substances that are not naturally occurring that have to be broken down and expelled from the system after they have served their purpose. Logically, as we grow older and these organs become weaker, it is advisable to reduce the stress that you put on them, because they've been working from when you were born to when you are old. So it is better to use herbal solutions that require less work for breakdown and expelling than to use substances that were synthesized in the lab. But the thing is, if your doctor has prescribed a drug for you, no matter how strong, it means that you have to take those drugs. But if you have a herbal alternative that a doctor has seen and okayed, it is advisable to go herbal. Now, for people that take excessive alcohol and substances that are abusive, you are at greater risk, because you are putting more pressure on your liver. And when you hear things like liver cirrhosis, it just comes from overworking the liver. The point I'm trying to make is natural and organic that is easier to break down and expel is better than synthetic that takes more work to break down. And this does not just speak to drugs. Things like excessive alcohol and substances, that are not naturally food that can be digested easily by the body also fall within this category. They put pressure on your organs and could lead to liver cirrhosis. Let me reiterate here again. We are not saying that you should ditch your doctor's prescription for a herbal solution. What we are saying is, unless you have a prescription from a doctor, do not abuse medication because they are synthetic. And if you have a herbal alternative that you have cleared with your doctor and is okay for use, it's better you go herbal than to go synthetic. So for herbal solutions that have been cleared by doctors, NAFDAC approved, and have been in use over time with no known side effects, just look at the bouquet of herbal teas that we have at Friska. We have for most of the lifestyle ailments, for men, for women. We have a lemon and ginger tea for digestion. We have a cinnamon and hibiscus tea for boosting your immune system. Do try them and let us know what you think. Thank you. Hi, today we are going to be taking another question from our Instagram handle. This one goes thus. Hello Friska, I've been trying to lose weight for a while now, and all the solutions that I've tried did not work. I'm looking for something that can help me lose weight quickly, something that will not require me to do too much exercise because I don't have strength for gym. And me, I cannot starve myself doing any type of diet. Can your weight loss tea help me lose weight quickly without stress? Thank you. So thank you very much for the question, but the answer to your question is a yes and a no. Yes, our weight loss tea does help with weight loss, but no, we cannot help you lose weight overnight. We don't have that solution. In fact, any solution that helps you lose weight so quickly will most likely hurt you. While our solution might not be able to help you lose weight overnight, we can help you fast track this problem. But before we even go into losing weight, we need to make sure that you see your doctor and you are sure that the reason why you are overweight is not one of the 7 reasons that I'm going to list here. 1, hypothyroidism. 2, depression. 3, insomnia. 4, menopause. 5, Cushing's disease. 6, congestive heart failure. And 7, sleep apnea. Your doctor clears you of these 7 reasons or any other medical reason why you are overweight, then it's most likely that the reason for being overweight is a lifestyle change, which is usually tied to growing older. So it's either what you are eating is too much, what you are burning is too little, or poor dieting, or a combination of all 3. This has a solution, and the best solution for them, whether you like it or not, is exercising and dieting. But I can already sense that you're not tilting towards that way. You're looking for something that is less stressful, but that can give you results. The truth is, there must be an element of control of what you take in and a bit of exercising. Just that it doesn't necessarily have to be at the degree that you think that it is, which is going to spend hours in the gym or starving yourself. But there's no way that you can lose weight sustainably without checking those behaviors. So how can we help you fast track the weight loss process sustainably using Friska products? The answer is intermittent fasting. And I'll tell you how it works. It's 3 simple steps. So 1, make sure that your first meal for the day is around 11 a.m. and your last meal is around 5 p.m. Do not eat anything outside this time belt. If you must take anything earlier in the morning, let it be Friska weight loss tea. And if you must take anything later at night, let it be Friska lemon and ginger tea. Then 2, when you do eat between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m., make sure that you do so in moderation. Make sure that you are eating more of protein and veggies than carbohydrates. No fizzy drinks, just water and juice. Then the 3rd is that you are active. You don't have to go to the gym and carry all the dumbbells. No, you can be active by walking, skipping, dancing, doing something that moves your body and makes you sweat. So now if you're able to do these 3 things consistently for 25 to 30 days, I can guarantee you that you'll see results. It might be difficult at the beginning, but the moment you start it, you get to your 3rd, 4th day, it starts to become a habit and becomes easy to do. I urge you, in fact, I dare you So try it for 25 days and share your results with me. Thank you. Hi, my name is Usman, and this video is going to take more than 60 seconds because I'm going to be talking to you about the prostate gland. The prostate is the gland that produces seminal fluid in males. Seminal fluid is responsible for transportation, protection, and nourishment of sperms. The prostate is very small, almost walnut-sized, and is located between the bladder and the penis. So as men grow older, particularly as they approach their 40s or 50s, the prostate gland gradually starts to enlarge. Although the particular cause is still unknown, it is believed to be linked to hormonal changes as men grow older. This enlargement of prostate is known medically as benign prostate enlargement. Let us be clear, benign prostate enlargement is not prostate cancer. We shall talk about prostate cancer in a different video. Doctors say that benign prostate enlargement is not necessarily severe, but the symptoms of this condition can be very, very uncomfortable and embarrassing because people suffering from it witness things like difficulty in peeing, weak flow of urine, accidental leaking of urine. So if you experience any of these symptoms, please go and see your doctor. So in fact, for men that are 40 and above, please make sure that you include a prostate check in your annual checkup. Very important. So how can we prevent or manage benign prostate enlargement? Treatment usually depends on how severe the enlargement is. But for mild cases, you'll be advised to make lifestyle changes like drinking less alcohol, caffeine, and fizzy drinks, limiting your intake of artificial sweeteners, exercising regularly, and drinking less in the evening. I can already tell that some of my main folks are grumbling because of the reference to drinking. Truth is, if you must drink, then drink Friska tea for men because it is natural, it is rich in zinc and antioxidants, and it helps with your prostate and sexual health. Please like, share, and follow us on social media for more weekly health tips like this. Hi, today we are going to be answering another question from our Instagram handle. This one goes thus. Good day, Friska. Please, I would like to know if you have any products that I can be taking so that I will just not fall sick. I'm not diabetic, I don't have high blood pressure, I don't have any of the ailments, but I just want something that I can be taking that I will not just fall sick and I'll be okay. Thank you. This is a bit tricky. First off, there is nothing that guarantees that one can never fall sick at all. The only thing that comes close to it is the immune system. And I'll use this opportunity to explain how it works. So the immune system is your body's defense mechanism. It is what Nigerian army is to Nigeria. So every day you are exposed to germs and different types of infections. Your immune system works so that these germs don't get into your body. It works so that you don't get infected and so that you don't fall sick. So if for any reason the enemy is able to break your country's defense system and goes in, they will enter, multiply, and weaken the country. The same thing with diseases. If these diseases are able to break through your immune system, they get into your body and weaken you and make you fall ill. So just like the army is made up of soldiers, the immune system is made up of white blood cells. Now, for every army, each soldier has a specific function. The same thing with the immune system. There are the phagocytes. These are like your typical infantry in every army. They face the enemy, in this case antigens, they face them head on and they either consume or they are consumed. Then there are the lymphocytes. I call them the advanced party or scouts. They search the body for infection. Once they get the signal that there's infection in a particular point, they move in and work towards destroying them. Then you have another set, the phagocytes. These are like your armor and artillery corps in the typical military. They quickly study the enemy for the kind of weaponry and their style of combat, and they come up with weapons, antibodies that can be used to fight these antigens, which are the enemies. And then after neutralizing the enemy, they keep these arms and ammunition in the body for future reference. Now, what happens during immunization is very simple. It's a case of taking a known enemy that has been weakened, bringing it to your military and allowing the phagocytes to study it and understand the kind of weaponry that it's using so that they can create the arms and ammunition so that when that enemy comes in the future, they are better prepared for fighting that enemy. That is why it is advisable to get immunized for as many diseases as possible. Just as the strength of any country is in the size of its army, The strength of your health also lies in the strength of your immune system. My advice is you take deliberate steps to ensure that your immune system is top notch and you constantly do things that will boost your immune system. And you can do this by taking any of our Friska herbal teas because they are all rich in antioxidants. But if you want to be specific to your immune system, then you should take either the wellness tea or the cinnamon and hibiscus tea because these were designed specifically for boosting the immune system. I hope this helps. Thank you.